you're trying to decide between living in Fayetteville or Bentonville, here's the truth. Northwest Arkansas is growing so fast that your decision today might look completely different in 5 years. I'm Eric Eby with the Naturally NWA Home Team, and today we're breaking down the cost of living, housing, and lifestyle differences between these two hotspots in 2025. So let's start with the overall feel of each city, because before you worry about prices or taxes, you probably want to know which vibe matches your lifestyle. Here's the easiest way to think about it. Bentonville is the polished LinkedIn headshot, and Fayetteville is the slightly blurry Instagram photo from last weekend that you don't even remember taking. And those personalities really show up once you step into their downtowns. Bentonville has art galleries, fine dining, and boutique shops that make it feel curated and put together. Fayetteville's downtown is built around Dixon Street with bars, live music, and Razorback game days that turn into an all-day street party. But personality only gets you so far. At some point you have to ask, can you actually afford to live there? Most people assume Bentonville is always way more expensive, but that's not the whole story. Bentonville is definitely higher overall, though not San Francisco high. Fayetteville's a bit cheaper, but prices there have been climbing quickly too, especially in the neighborhoods that everyone wants to be in. And here's what people don't always factor in: lifestyle spending. Bentonville has more high-end dining and events that can eat into your budget fast. Fayetteville feels more casual, but Razorback season tickets, concerts, and nights out on Dixon Street can stack up just as quickly. Now when it comes to taxes, both cities are about the same. Arkansas property tax runs about 0.6% of the home's value, and sales tax is similar in both spots. Now compare that to Texas at roughly 2%, and suddenly Northwest Arkansas feels like a deal no matter which city you choose. But numbers only tell part of the story. Living here day in and day out paints a much clearer picture. After living in Northwest Arkansas for more than 20 years, I can tell you Bentonville feels curated, like everything is designed to impress. Fayetteville has more energy and unpredictability, but in a way that makes it feel alive. Bentonville has a lot of newer construction, master plan neighborhoods, and condos that look like they belong in a magazine. Fayetteville mixes it up more. There's historic homes near the square, ranch houses from the mid-century, and new builds out west. If you want options across different styles and price points, Fayetteville definitely gives you more variety, while Bentonville leans toward newer and more polished. Of course, housing is just the starting point. What really makes the difference is what daily life looks like once you move in. Bentonville leans on its mountain biking trails, art museums, and Walton-backed amenities that give it big city perks. Fayetteville draws its energy from the University of Arkansas, sports, concerts, and a younger college town feel. Just be ready for traffic to double on Razorback game days. And if you spend any time driving around, you'll notice the unofficial city car. It feels like there are 3 Subarus at every stoplight. That mix of personalities shows up in everyday places too, like the farmers markets. Fayetteville's feels a little more laid back, while Bentonville's is bigger, busier, and packed with energy. Same idea, but 2 totally different experiences. So how do you decide? It really comes down to what fits you better. If you like shiny and meticulously maintained, Bentonville might be your city. If you prefer character, variety, and a community with personality, Fayetteville could be a better fit. Either way, you're still in Northwest Arkansas, which means great trails, amazing food, and more things to do than you'll have time for. I'm Eric Eby with the Naturally NWA Home Team. If you're thinking about making a move, scan the QR code on the screen and let's chat about which city is the right fit for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.